The holiday season is a time for making happy memories and celebrating with loved ones. But for many people, it can be a difficult time filled with anxiety, stress, and some loneliness. So here to talk a little bit more about that is Dr. Tara Kraft from CHI St. Alexius Health. So, Tara, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, no problem. So why don't we start out by talking about how anxiety not only affects your mind, but the entire body too. It's a very interesting concept.
Absolutely. A lot of people think of anxiety as a mental health issue, thinking it involves only worried thoughts and things that are going on psychologically. But in fact, stress and anxiety affect the entire body from your head to your toe, your entire nervous system. We see adrenaline start pumping. We see hormones like cortisol, which is widely known to be a stress hormone, start to be emitted. We see your breathing rate increase. We see changes in the gastrointestinal system leading to stomach upset, maybe even some issues with diarrhea or constipation. We start to see cold and clammy hands, the blood rushing from the extremities back to the center. All sorts of bodily reactions can happen that keep your body out of sync.
I've even heard stuff about the sinuses, and that can get screwed up too.
Absolutely.
So weird. So it affects everything. So
it does.
What do you suggest? You know, as an expert when it comes to anxiety, what are your thoughts during the holidays? How can, people deal with this?
Yeah. The holiday season can be a particularly difficult time in many ways because holidays involve so many memories of past years. And for some people, those are joyful and happy memories. And for others, those can be very painful or difficult memories.
So sorry to interrupt, but how can people seek help?
My number one tip is to, first of all, set realistic expectations. That the holiday season does not have to be perfect and joyful and happy all the time. It may be a little bit difficult or stressful, and that's okay. Set realistic expectations and take each moment as it comes. Don't worry about 20 steps ahead. Start with the next thing and do the next thing as well as you can. On the flip side, if you do have moments of reprieve where you do feel peaceful or joyful, really take time to savor those. Even if it's a cup of coffee on a morning that you have a day off of work. Really smell that coffee, sip it, and enjoy that moment. And take it each step at a time.
Just take a moment for yourself kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So, we were talking before the show, it's kind of amazing how many people you see coming into your office at this time of year. The rate really spikes.
Yep, absolutely.
It's amazing to me. So let's transition to this device that we have over
here.
So it's called a sad lamp. If you've never seen one of those, let's pull it a little bit closer to us.
Absolutely.
Now, for those of you who aren't really dealing with major anxiety during the holidays, this is a good thing for you, maybe, right?
Yep, it can be, especially for folks who are struggling with seasonal mood symptoms. We see that this is often due to decreased light during the day. And this can be one of the most helpful ways to get your body back on track for the winter months. What you're going to want to do is turn this on.
Yeah, fire it up.
And you don't need
It's bright.
It is. It is. And you don't need to be right here, right in front of it. You can set it, at a nice distance away from you. You can be reading a book, working on your computer, just reviewing some things, as long as it's within range to hit your eyes. What we want is for your eyes to be able to take in the light for about 30 minutes, particularly early on in the day.
And you don't want to do it at night because that's going to make your sleep patterns kind of screwy?
Yep, it can absolutely give you more energy than you need in the nighttime hours and keep you awake.
All right, Tara, hey, thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for joining us today on this edition of A Healthier You. We'll see you next time.